What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 269 of my Pokémon Showdown Random series. On the previous episode we picked up 3 wins and 0 defeats in a very short episode to take us to 500 overall wins, 288 overall defeats, 212 game differential. Let's hope to increase that again today and let's get underway with battle number 1. Okay guys, battle number 1 we lead with Regirock versus Darkrai. We can go for a Drain Punch here. Focus Blast is going to miss, thankfully. The Drain Punch is going to do over half to the Darkrai. Focus Blast. Do we do anything to avoid that? Let's just go for another Drain Punch. Dark Pulse is going to crit. We should... Oh, we almost take out the Darkrai. Very close. What do we do now? What's your speed? 281 max. Yeah, so you outspeed everything. Let's just go for another Drain Punch. I'm gonna kill the Darkrai, which he decided to set up for some reason. I suppose he decided that he wasn't gonna get anything done if he didn't set up, because he wouldn't have been able to kill me. Well, he could have if he had hit the Focus Blast. Okay, a Kyogre. This is going to be a very powerful match. Let's go Milotic. Milotic can take any... I can't take a Thunder. That's something I cannot take. Let's go for a Toxic. I could go for a Dragon Tail. I'm not sure about it. Do we have... We missed the Toxic. Are you kidding me? We have Marvel Scale. We do, so our physical defense is boosted by that. Let's go for another Toxic. We actually hit this time. Kyogre gets Toxic. Milotic goes down, unfortunately. I'm assuming he's choiced, which means Trevenant would be a good switch. Or Jinx would actually be an amazing switch. Let's go for a substitute. Nasty Plot. Keldio's coming out. Okay, it outspeeds. We'll go for a Psyshock. Secret Sword almost takes me out. That does so much damage. But we do take out the Keldeo ourselves. So does Secret Sword not check super effective, non-super effective kind of thing? Is that Secret Sword's power? Maractus, I know for a fact you have Sucker Punch. Didn't go Sucker Punch. That's annoying. That's very irritating. I was definitely expecting the Sucker Punch. Suppose I'm going to go Zapdos because I have stuff for both of his Pokemon he's showed off so far. Let's go for a Heat Wave. We missed the Heat Wave. It's going to Toxic. Kind of cripples Zapdos to some degree. Go for another Heat Wave. He could switch out into Kyogre here. It's just going to go for a Spiky Shield. Interesting choice. So he's going to Toxic Storm me is basically what I'm getting. Yeah. So we're going to Toxic him back. It's going to Leech Seed. We have to switch. We have no choice. No choice whatsoever. So we're going to go for Trevenant. It's going to Spiky Shield. That's fine. Trevenant can be Toxic, but it can't be... Do we outspeed? No, of course not. Let's go for a sub. Tornadus is going to switch out. They're usually physical, aren't they? Yes, they are. We hit the Willow, burn the Tornadus. It's very beneficial to us then. We're actually going to switch out into Zapdos here. Acrobatics does a nice little chunk, not too much. And we're just going to go for a Thunderbolt. If he switches out, fair play, but it's going to superpower. That does nothing. Lowers his attack and defense, and we take out the tornadoes. Zapdos has done its job so far. I could see the Maractus coming out and going for a spiky shield. That would be a very obvious play by my opponent. No bad play, but an obvious play. Oops. So this battle could go either way at this point. We're going to go for a Toxic on the Cress, as he Moonblasts for the kill on Zapdos. We can go Metagross, I suppose, here. Although we don't have great moves. See, Ice Beam's a very common move on Cress. We're going to try it though. We're going to go for a Phantom Force. He does outspeed, so he gets to hit first. Which means that he's going to Toxic. Okay, fair play. Phantom Force will do a decent chunk to whatever he wants to go for. Whether he wants to switch out, stay in. I'm thinking I'll do... Ooh, interesting choice to stay in. Because that's going to take him down to 10%. Toxic takes him out. Interesting play. He doesn't know what my last Pokemon is. He's going to bring out Kyogre and go for an Ice Beam, most likely. Which would be quite nice, actually. That's fine, take out Trevenant. I can bring in Metagross, because I'm almost convinced you are choiced in. And we will go for a Zen Headbutt, because if he switched, then going for a Meteor Mash would be good, but let's go for an EQ this time. It should kill. He is going to switch out into Maractus. It's not great for us. We outspeed though, so we can go for a Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash should kill a Maractus. Does, good. We get an attack boost. Now we have to live a Scald and hit a Zen Headbutt. Although EQ should kill from this range, I'm pretty sure. How much did Zen Headbutt do? Zen Headbutt did 47%. Earthquake is 60 base power less. It should kill. It does, and Mega Metagross picks up the win for this battle. Let's go on to battle number 2, guys. Okay, battle number 2, and we lead with Pachirisu. Let's go for a Nuzzle. He may hit me very hard here. Superpower. There's less than half. Bit of a surprise. We could probably have taken him out with a T-Bolt. Let's go for a T-Bolt now. Tornadus is basically useless at this point. Wow, that doesn't take him out. That's a surprise to me. He gets a crit with the knockoff, which is lucky for him. And... what do I want to do? We don't have Aqua Jet on a Azumarill, which I basically consider something you need to have on a Azumarill. I think we may go Arceus, go for a Sword Stance. He's going to go Air Slash, it's resisted. He's going to take himself out next turn. So we're going to Stone Edge. That's fine. Take him out. Arceus now +2. Attack. It would be nice to have Extreme Speed instead of Recover. Oh, Recover is nice if I need to restore health. So we're 1-1 at the moment. And I don't really have anything to do to a Rotom Wash. I'm going to go for a Stone Edge though. And it is going to one-shot. Mainly probably because it's Stab from base 120. Attack doubled. Like I have how much attack at the moment? 400 attack. I'm going to go for EQ. I outspeed. This should kill. Doesn't kill the Tyrantrum. Head Smash I don't think would have killed me either. Head Smash shouldn't kill, it's Rock type. I have 86% health and I'm an Arceus with 120 base defense, 120 base health. Like 218 defense is pretty decent. Lugia comes out, we're going to go for a Stone Edge. We hit the Stone Edge, that's a 2-8 KO. Aeroblast's going to do nothing basically. And from what I've seen of Lugia doesn't usually have a attacking move apart from Aeroblast. So Arceus Rock form is just tearing through my opponent at the moment. I suppose we also have the Stone Plate, which further boosts Rock type moves. So does Arceus in any of its type forms have ×2? It basically has adaptability, is that true? Because you get 1.5 from stat, but you also get 1.5 from the plate, I believe. So does that mean whatever type Arceus is, it has adaptability as its type, basically? Go for an EQ on the Excadrill, which we outspeed, we kill the Excadrill. And one more Pokemon to go. The only questionable one here was the Rotom, in my opinion. Okay, this is questionable as well, because we have to hit it with the Stone Edge first. And we miss the Stone Edge. It's going to Toxic. Interesting. Let's go for another Stone Edge, because he has the Balloon. Goes Sucker Punch, which is another good play. Does over half, surprisingly. It was a critical hit though. We can go for an EQ now. The Custap Berry shouldn't activate. He had an Air Balloon anyway, so. And Arceus Rock is going to sweep an entire team. Well, actually, did it take out the... Yes, it took out all 6. So Arceus Rock picks up the 6-0 for me there. Well, Pachirisu died, but Arceus killed 6. That's what I'm trying to get across. Let's go on to ball number 3, guys. Okay, guys, final ball of the episode, and I'm in a bit of a hard place. I'm not sure what to do. Because if he goes Scald, then Superior's the best switch. I think Superior's always the better switch. Although he's more likely to go for a Psychic type move, Superior's gonna outspeed and get off a Leaf Storm. On something. So, let's see what our opponent does here. Gonna stay. Gonna go for a Scald. They do get the burn, unfortunately, which means Superior's time on this earth is limited. We will go for a Leaf Storm. Going to switch out into an Entei. We don't do much damage. Now, do I want to go for a Glare? I do. We outspeed. Glare destroys Entei. He takes me out, but that's fine. Glare is so good. Hydro Pump. You're banded. So yes, you're definitely banded. I'm going for a Rock Polish. Every Entei I've ever seen has been choice banded. I don't know if I've seen one that wasn't. Mega Slowbro's coming out. We get Rock Polish up. Should help us outspeed most things. Let's go for a Crunch. Does just over half. Scald. Please don't burn, please don't burn, please don't burn, please. Yes. No burn. We can go for another Crunch. We do have Life Orb. Although we have Sheer Force, which means we don't take any Life Orb damage. Good, 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 good. As long as we're using a move that is affected by Sheer Force. So we have a Rampardos out now. He doesn't know I'm Life Orbed. I'm really amazed that Rampardos actually survived that. Let's go for a Rock Slide. Rock Slide should be Sheer Force boosted. We do hit, we take out the Swanna. Its health dropped so quickly. And Rampardos is going to pick us up our 3rd win of the episode, and that's going to be it for today, guys. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe as well. If you haven't, tell me down in the comments why you didn't. And from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.